boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. So I got my coffee, and we're not doing a coffee walk and talk today because it's freezing out. I woke up this morning, and just so you know, I'm not a snowblower. I do not move snow. It is not my job. I don't like to do it. I would much rather hire a plow person. But it's just one of the things about living in New England. So I woke up early this morning, and I'm going to go to the gym today. I looked outside and it was snowing. I'm like, bitch, please, I'm not going to the gym. I have a workout in my yard, in my driveway that's a mile long I got to take care of. So I went out and started doing snow blowing and shoveling. Got a good workout. And the rest of the day after that, I gotta be honest, I felt like somebody had a voodoo doll of me, and I felt like somebody who was messing with the voodoo doll. I felt like if someone had a voodoo doll of me today, they'd be jabbing it with all these needles and everything like that. So I felt like I was on the struggle bus all day long, and I'm like, and it's little things too. I drove to my friend's house. My boyfriend is away with his friend Crystal and her mom. Hi guys, if you're watching this in St. Martin, and Dan just texted me, oh, Crystal got me gin and Crown. Awesome. It's funny, they're texting me while I'm filming this. Okay, go away. So it just texted me, he said, we got you gifts, which is awesome. They got me Crown and gin. I don't drink a lot, but I enjoy occasionally gin and tonic and some Crown. Anyway, you know what I got them? I got Dan and I got a couple of people when I went to Australia. I got kangaroo testicles. That's what I got people for gifts. They get me Crown and gin, and I get them kangaroo nut sacks, which, by the way, got me detained in customs. For for a good little while, I was carrying this bag of kangaroo nut sacks, and when you buy them, it's an animal product, so you have to declare them when you're going through customs to the United States. So I'm going through customs with these kangaroo nut sacks, and they flagged me. They put an A on my customs ticket, the adulterer A, and they're like, you need to go to that section of the airport. I'm like, okay. So I go and they start questioning me. They're like, what would you like to declare? I don't know how to tell you this. So instead of telling you, why don't I just show you? So I'm taking out of the bag all these taxidermied kangaroo testicles, and I'm putting them in the the immigration officer's arms. And now he's holding he's holding all of them like this in his arms. And he goes, "What are these?" And I said, "They're kangaroo." I said, "They're kangaroo testicles." He said, "As in ball sacks?" I said, "As in nut sacks, as in kangaroo testicles, taxidermied kangaroo testicles." Andrea, welcome. You came in, as I said, taxidermied kangaroo testicles. Yes. So the guard is holding all these ball sacks in his arms like this, and I'm putting them in. I tell him they're kangaroo testicles, and he drops them all in the bag, and he goes, "Go over there to that lady," and he's kind of laughing about it. So I go over to this woman. She was this cute little Asian lady, and she says, "What do you have? What do you like to declare?" I said, well, here, take one. And she takes it, and she goes, "Oh, it's so soft." And she's, "What is it?" I said, it's a kangaroo testicle." And she's like, "You'll go now." What? She's so funny. Well, I thought it was funny. They didn't. So then they searched all of my luggage. Why would somebody come into America with a whole bag of taxidermy kangaroo nut sacks? Because that's the type of friend I am, and those are the kind of gifts that I give people. So anyway, but so I started off saying I've been on the struggle bus all day today, and I need to get off at the next stop. So there's a learning moment in here somewhere. So what do you do when you feel like you're on the struggle bus? Or what do you do when you feel like somebody has a voodoo doll of you, and they're jabbing the voodoo doll with all these needles? So what do? You remind yourself of accomplishments that you've made, and you go through and you do daily gratitude. And that's what I did. One of the things I really like to do is watch a video that makes me think about something. So there's another there's a therapist, and I watch a lot of her videos when I need inspiration, and it gives me inspiration of, oh my gosh, this is something I never really thought of before. Amanda, you came, and I hope your kids aren't watching, because I just told the story of being detained in customs with the kangaroo nutsacks. So yeah, so if Owen is watching, hi Owen. Uncle Dan just said some really bad words. Hey Justin, what's up, my friend? So Justin, go back and rewatch this video, because I was just talking about the kangaroo nutsack story. Anyway, so with that said, when you're on the struggle bus, what do you do to get off the next stop? You remind yourself of your accomplishments. You also, if you can, watch some sort of like motivational video. But here are some things I'm proud of. Number one, I got my new business cards today. Now, these are not just an ordinary bit. Now, first and foremost, I hate business cards. Because when people get business cards, what do they usually do with them? Trash deposit, right? They're just an expensive piece of waste. So I usually hate business cards. However, this one is different, because this one is plastic, and it's like a credit card. Now, these were hella expensive. So if I give one of these to you and you throw it away, I'm going to open up the smackdown on you. I want you to understand this. So these business cards, they are valuable. They're not only valuable because they're my business cards and because they're plastic, but it tells you also how to gain free access to one of my anxiety relief courses. I know, right? So you have to get a business card to find out how to gain access to my free anxiety relief course, or one of my free anxiety relief videos. The anxiety stopping solution, as I called it before, my ass, as Jason Lynette so affectionately labeled. However, here's the thing. These business cards, they're pretty cool, and also they have me on them, so it actually looks like me. So that's one thing I'm proud of, is I got these business cards in the mail. And the second thing I'm proud of, this book right here, it's finally finished. Now, I've sold hundreds and hundreds of copies of these books. I wrote this book about, it was like a 2-year process, and I had a lot of problems with the book where I accidentally published and ordered 500 copies of the unedited version. So I sold like all of the copies of the first version of the book, and I shipped out every single copy myself. A couple of friends helped me when I was on tour, but I started getting feedback like, Dan, there's like 38 errors in your book. And I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, no. They're like, yeah. So I realized I accidentally published the unedited version. So now I had to go back, re-edit and republish it, and then the publishing company I used switched to a new one. So then I had to re-update. Hey, Ruth, long time no see. So then I had to re-update the entire book. I had to re-upload it and then put it on Amazon, which was another task in and of itself. But anyway, I finally have it. So it's all on Amazon. Justin, go to Amazon and buy it right now and leave me a 5-star review right now. Anyway, I'm a little punchy because it's 3:15 in the afternoon and I'm drinking coffee. I'm also waiting for another client. I just finished seeing one client in my office, and excuse me, not my office, on FaceTime. So if you live in a different part of the country, or even if you live in a different country and you would still like to see me for sessions, I do virtual sessions as well, and they work just as well as being here in the office. You can also come and see me in the office, too. I love that, too. This is my office, by the way. I hope you enjoy. There's right there, that's the magic chair of change. Ruth, thank you so much. And I get that you're proud of my new book. If you were really proud of my new book, you'd go on Amazon right now and you'd buy it on Kindle or the paperback version of it. See what I did there? Guilting and shaming people into buying my book. No, but truth is, I already sold probably about like 1,000 copies of the book at least. And And I've sold them at my shows. I've sold them online when I was selling them through me. And I'm coming out now. Now I can finally release my new book, The Rapid Induction Formula. The Rapid Induction Formula. Now, this is for people who want to learn how to hypnotize people fast. I have developed this formulaic way of doing stage hypnosis. Oh, Ruth is going to put it on her Christmas. That's awesome. And you know what, Ruth? It will fit perfectly in your stocking. And right now on Amazon, there's a special $9.99. Amanda, when will your biography come out? Well, that depends. When are you going to write it for me? Because it's sure as hell not going to be an autobiography. So who else than my best friend to write my biography? I think, you write mine, I'll write yours. Scott, my man, what's going on? Long time no talk. Sent a client to you. Hope she called. Anyway, so with that said, these are things I'm proud of. Another really cool thing, I just got these. These were just sent to me. They are You Matter cards. And the thing is, these are awesome. So what they are, you write a little note on back, and they're just reminders to people that they matter and that they're enough, that they're worthy. And then I don't know what messages people are going to get. And then there's like a little perforated thing. This opens up and there's a really, really nice inspirational message inside. These are great just to slip in people's pockets, or not in a creepy way. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hand them to them. Be like, I feel like you might need a good message today. So that's one of the other ways that I get off the struggle bus on the next stop, is doing something nice for people. I love just going in a coffee shop and buying someone else's coffee. In fact, the last time I did that, I bought the woman's coffee who was behind me, because she was actually like crying on the phone. I heard her outside. I said, whoever that lady is, here's $20. Just tell her to order whatever she wants. I'll come in tomorrow and get the change. And I ran out. The next day I went in the coffee shop, and the barista at the coffee shop was like, Dan, that woman, like, she was already crying when she came in here. She was crying 10 times harder that somebody did something nice for her. She's like, I really needed this. And I'm like, oh boy, it kind of backfired on me a little bit. But anyway, so those are some ways to get off the struggle bus when you feel like you're on the struggle bus. Like nothing is going right. Like, for example, I went home and I put this shirt on, and I put it on backwards, and the hood was like over my head, and I couldn't get out, and I'm like, ah! So those are some things that are coming up. Also, Karen, hey, my friend, how are you? Love you. When you feel like you're on the struggle bus, and you just, like I say, need to get off at the next stop, or you feel like someone has a voodoo doll of you, and they're going with the voodoo doll, all you really have to do is just say, stop. Just stop for a moment, bring your mind to the present time, and for crying out loud, be proud of your accomplishments. Be happy for what you have. Every day is a gift. I just had this conversation with my dad on Sunday. I said, listen, I want you to be super appreciative of everything you have, because every day is a gift, and every day really is, even though there's days that we feel like there's nothing good about that day. So if you want, I don't sell these, but you can get them on Amazon. They're called You Matter cards. Also look up motivational cards, like motivational giveaways and stuff like that. These things, when you make somebody else feel good, it helps you stop and smell the roses. Sometimes we skate through life wearing shit-colored glasses, and everything around us, all we're seeing when we're wearing shit-colored glasses is shit. That's all we can see. But when we walk around and we put on better color glasses, we start to see things through a different lens. And that's what I love everybody to do. Now, the great thing is, I've developed this skill set of taking people's anxiety away quickly. And that's part of why I got these business cards, because they say on the back of the business card, how to get my anxiety stopping solution, how to get that video training, and kind of what you need to know. Like, there's also, I call it the therapist trap, like how to avoid going to therapy for years and years and years to overcome your anxiety and obstacles. Now, this business card, it's double-sided. And my friend, Steve G. Jones, Steve Gangsta Jones, we call him, he was on Millionaire Matchmaker. He is a hypnotist. He's a very famous hypnotist. He's also a very good friend of mine. Now, I know that Steve G. Jones doesn't like double-sided business cards. Steve, guess what? You have ordered your way, or I have ordered you, 500 business cards with your name on the front and double-sided on the back. So with that said, my friend, enjoy, because I'm going to give them to you. The next time I'm in Vegas, which is going to be in January, I'm going to meet up with you and I'm going to give you these business cards because I know you love double-sided business cards. So with that said, my friends, I'm going to go get a reed diffuser before my next client comes in. And the topic of my sessions for the day have been you are enough. Sometimes we need to sit back, smell the roses, smell the coffee, clear up all the mental crap and clutter, and remind ourselves that we are enough and that we are worthy. That we are worthy. Look at every day as a gift, my friends. Hey, head over to anxietyreliefguy.com. Head over to anxietyreliefguy.com to find out some more of what I'm up to. Go follow my podcast, Anxiety Relief Revolution, because this week I just came out with a sleep audio that actually helps you fall asleep. So make sure you go on the Anxiety Relief Revolution podcast. This week, the latest episode is an actual hypnotic audio, so don't listen to it while you're driving. Don't listen to that one while you're driving. And it will put you into a nice, wonderful, dreamy state. It'll help you get into a land of I don't care, which is where we all should be sometimes, in a land of I don't care. So, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I'm the only one in my office talking kind of loud. So with that said, love you all. Be well, do good, be true to who you are, and cheers.